minutes to get in here, get this going, etc. Get notifications for this. So we'll go live just for a short bit of time, probably about 30 minutes or so. It's probably about all the time I have. So I'll wait for you guys to kind of chime in, and then we'll go from there. So I'm not feeling the best. That's probably why I'm not out driving the truck, but I did want to go live and kind of show you guys the new Max compared to the version 1 Max, which is on the left, and then have the Hoss out too. So you guys will hear me sipping on a little hot tea and stuff. What's going on? What's going on? Addicted to RC Mask. What's going on, guys? I figured you guys may have wanted to go live for a bit, kind of see this up close. I do have my Jeep Rubicon body from Proline. These longer Proline bodies actually fit on the new Max, and they actually fit good. So I'll show that to you guys. So you guys coming in, don't forget to, as they say, smash that like button for me. What's going on, Steve? Snoopy, what's going on? I see a couple of you guys are coming in. Sorry if I'm not acknowledging everyone. Tech and gaming, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? I'm not sure of the quality of this. I actually should have cast it on this TV back here. I'm down here in the man cave, so. Question is, how did I manage to get this? I got a connection, and it's not with Traxxas. No. What's going on, guys? I know you guys are coming in. Once some more people join in, we'll talk about the new Max. Got a couple bodies out here. I got my version 1 Max here on the left. These are actually Power Hobby tires and wheels on there. What's going on, RC on Exit Tuesday? Barry, what's up? Hey, Bob. Hey, guys. Snoopy said, how my brushed arm are holding up. I'm not sure if you're talking about the infraction or not. Guys, like I said, I'm in the man cave. I'm kind of chilling out. So you may see my feet every now and then pop up. I'm just kind of chilling. I'm not feeling the best, but I did want to at least go live. I kind of wanted to run this truck today, but I'm not able to because I just want to make sure I'm better before I go out and run. So it is the same size body as the original. No, so the Max body, the new one, is a lot longer. This is in the middle. Let's go ahead and just talk about these bodies, I guess, and go ahead and get that out the way. So this is the new Max right here. And of course, that old beat up, busted up body is the version 1. So the body is shorter. It will not fit on there. You guys see that there. It won't fit there at all. You guys can see that right there. That's not going to fit at all. So hopefully that answers that question about body size. But these Proline bodies will fit. These longer Proline bodies, you guys know, I've had this on, this is the Jeep Rubicon body. Let me put these cars to the side somewhat. Take this down here so you guys can see that, and turn this to the side. And for me, I'll just let you guys know, I always use these SMC lipos in my version 1 Max, and these are actually a perfect size for it. They're 8100 milliamp, and I've always used these in my Max. So this having a bigger battery tray does help, but I don't have to actually have the Traxxas 6700 milliamp lipo in there. And I run these in my X Max too, 2 of these. So what's going on, guys? I appreciate y'all joining. If you can, smash that like button for me. I do have my Hoss here, and then I got the version 1 Max, but I did want to kind of talk about bodies for the brand new version 2 Max or WideMaxx, however we're going to label this. So you guys see, this is the Jeep Rubicon body, and you see this fits on here pretty good. And that is, I'm going to get to you guys' comments in just a minute. I do apologize. When I go live, I want to make it all about you guys. I don't want to just start ramming and talking and blah, 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 blah. But I do want to show you, and I showed you guys this in the, this is the new Proline body, and that looks very, very good on there. So yes, that looks good. Go back to some of the comments real quick. See what you guys are talking about. So some people said they're excited for the new Max. They're going to keep their version 1. Yeah, that's the thing. Keep your version 1 and buy the 2, or sell your version 1 and buy the 2, because I'm pretty sure at some point in time Traxxas is going to come out with a kit to convert your Max over to this version 2. But they may now take caution that they may, when they do that, they may also sell the wide kit for it. So if you already have a WideMaxx, they may sell the wide kit conversion plus the longer chassis and the longer drive shaft. That's the one thing I see that Traxxas may do. So you may have to buy 2 wide kits, or you'll have 2 wide kits, one that you got on your truck, and then you have to buy one. So, or maybe they may have an option for. It would be good if they have both options, or maybe do a poll to see if everybody wants just the chassis and possibly the body and the drive shaft, or they want the whole thing. So that'll be interesting to see how and if they go about that. So get back to some of these comments real quick. What's going on? I see some people joining in. If you guys can, I appreciate if you smash that like button for me. Gamer said, which one is better, eRevo 2 or the Max version 2? I think the Max is. The Max is going to be more durable. Even the version 1 Max is going to be more durable than the eRevo. The eRevo is a good truck for what it is, but it does have limitations as far as the batteries and stuff goes. There is a rumor that Traxxas is possibly going to make a eRevo 3.0. Don't know if that's true or not, but they may do that. But hopefully if they do, they will do something with those battery trays, because that is a big, to me, holdback on that particular vehicle. Excuse me while I sip on my tea a little bit. I need to go warm it up some, but. So somebody says, is the chassis that's longer than the bulkhead? So I'm gonna I guess you guys want to see this compared more to the Max right now than you do the Haas or anything. So let me get this hot tea down here real quick so I don't start spilling stuff. And y'all want to see the Max side by side, I guess, to the, go down here, to the version 1. Put this here. It's kind of hard trying to juggle this, but I'll do my best. Let's see. I don't even know if this is, my table's wide enough to do this or not. I didn't think it would be. I'm gonna have to put them side by side. I was trying to do it facing towards me this way, but I have to do it side by side. So in case you get it kind of confused, what's on your right of the screen is going to be the version 2, and what's on the left is going to be the version 1. So they're typically basically the same, except for, of course, like everyone already knows, we're already beating a dead horse, extended chassis. So I'm actually going to take my light kit off of this particular version 1 and put it on this version 2. And then I'm going to take these body mounts off too, because I want to run it with this Proline body on. This is going to look so awesome to me with this body on here. I mean, that's a monster truck to me. So I'm definitely going to be doing it. I'll just save the version 2 body for now. What's going on, Jay? What's going on? I see you guys are coming in here. I appreciate if you guys smash that like button for me. Somebody wants to look at this from above, so I'm going to push this back now. Keep in mind, again, that these are not the stock tires on this version 1 that my hand's pointing to. These are the Power Hobby tires. And like I said in the unboxing, these are a little bit wider. They're almost as tall as the Sledgehammer ones, but not quite. So you guys see that from this angle here. You know, it's not too bad on the length of it, which is good because you can use those Proline bodies. That's what I really like about it. So I don't know if it's available in Australia yet. I know it's available in the Netherlands. Kevin Telbot has already done a video of it, and a couple other people I saw do some running videos of it. Mark has got one. Kevin's got one. They've done running videos already of it. So if you guys want to see these out running right now, you can go over to their channels and check that out. And Kevin actually took it to the skate park and stuff, and he did a speed run with it, and he did a couple other things. So it seems like it handles really good. I watched Mark's video where he ran with the eRevo 2.0, and it ran good too. So it's going to be a good truck, guys. And I think that Traxxas marked it, in my opinion, at the right price point of 579. We thought it was gonna be like 650, 700 bucks, but they didn't. Yeah, that Proline bite does look good on here. So yeah, my eRevo is in storage, so I don't have it with me right now, but I will do that at some point in time. Get the eRevo out and show that to you guys. Comparing these tires to the original Sledgehammer tires, I got my Sledgehammer tires from my Haas right here. So there are differences. This compound actually is a lot harder than the Maxxis compounds. These are a lot softer, and this is a lot harder. It's actually an awful lot harder than the Max tires. But you guys see the differences there with those. So someone said, can you see any differences in the angles or length of the shock towers that go towards the middle of the chassis, or does the length look like it's the same? It looks to be the same. The only difference I see is going to be this piece right here up front. Let me show this to you guys. I briefly showed it in the unboxing somewhat. Can't really see it too much there, but, and it may not be. I think it just looks like it sets up higher, but it actually doesn't. They just extended this part out right here for it. But shock towers and everything, it only seems to be higher because I have these Proline body mounts on here. So I hope that answers your question on that. All right, so somebody's checking in from Tiny Adventures RC. What's going on? If you guys haven't checked out Tiny Adventures RC, go over there and check them out. It's an awesome place. I was going to go up there probably sometime this month, but I just got so much going on with work and everything, I'm not able to really make it out there. They got a drift track inside there. I wanted to check that out, but if you guys can, go check them out. If you're just joining, I'd appreciate if you smash that like button. We are just basically looking at the new Traxxas Max V2 up close, trying to answer you guys' questions on this. And then I have my V1 here. I'm eventually going to take the lights off of this V1, put it on this V2. I think I have a problem. My lights are kind of flickering. And then I have my Haas right down there too. So I'm kind of down here in the man cave. So you'll probably, like I said, see my feet and everything. And I'm not feeling the best. That's why I haven't been able to get out and run this yet. I'm feeling better than I was earlier, but I'm still not feeling 100%. So hey, Troy's Hobbies, he said he can't wait to get his hands on one. Yeah, I think they did a good job. I think, as everybody knows, this should have been the Max they released firsthand. Now, when they first released the Max and they put the wide kit, they should have released it with the wide kit first. And now that this is extended out, a longer chassis, this is the one they should have released. But it's fine. I mean, it's how things go. But I'm glad they did do this though, because it definitely needed a longer chassis. Yeah, Dick the RCs, they should hit U.S. stores next week. Someone asked, do you think you can convert a version 1 to a version 2? Of course. I mean, the only thing is just it's going to be the chassis and the drive shaft. Now, it's going to be finding the chassis and drive shaft. They probably won't be available for a good minute, but Traxxas, I'm pretty sure, is going to release an updated package or part for it. Hopefully they do. But if they do, I just think that they're going to do it with the wide kit. So you'll get the wide kit, the chassis, and the drive shaft. And not everybody needs that. Most people already have the wide kit. So you can find some place that can piece part stuff, and then you can just get the chassis for it. You'll be good to go. But I already know it's going to handle good. Like I said, there's some people that got them. I saw Kevin's video. He ran his. Mark ran his. There's another guy too. I can't think of what his name is, but what was his name? I can't think of what his name was, but he ran his out there too. He actually did a complete review where he unboxed it and ran it. I don't want to mess up his YouTube name or anything, but I saw that last night. So Troy's Hobby says, I'm glad. Yeah. I don't know if RPM is going to make wide A-arms for this or not. They should, but I hadn't had any problems with the A-arms breaking. A couple other components, yeah, but the A-arms I haven't had a problem with them breaking. So, yep, there's very few parts that are different. Everything is basically the same except for the extension. You're gonna look at the battery tray, which this is longer and it's a lot bigger. Chassis, that center drive shaft. I don't know if the gearing is different. I think it may be, but I'm not 100% sure. Um, this looks like it sits higher actually. So I don't know if that's a bigger spur gear in there or not because this looks bigger than this one. And it may just be because of how it sits. And I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, if you can see those two where the center differential's at. But this one looks a lot larger. And I saw some stuff in the instruction manual, and I can actually crack it open if you guys want to see that. There you go, do RC. He just labeled out everything. You kept me from saying I'm trying to conserve my energy somewhat. Yeah, so he said some people are complaining about not coming aluminum shock caps. These shocks have been fine. I haven't had any problems or issues with this. I had my one problem when I first got my Max and I ran it. I think the rear hub carrier or something broke, and people said, "Oh, I did it on purpose." I didn't. The car just broke. It was just a one-off thing. And I mean, I contacted Traxxas support, and they got me a new one out in like I think it took about 2 or 3 days, and I got a new one in. So it wasn't, a big ordeal. The truck is a good truck. It's one of the, to me, one of the top five bashers out there. Next to, you got, for me, it's going to be bash wise, if you're really going to do a lot of bashing and stuff, you got the X Max, of course. You got the Arma Outcast, you got the Creighton, you got the Max. Those are going to be some of the toughest ones out there, in my opinion. Yeah, I never had any shock cap issues either. So if you guys can, I'd appreciate if you smash that like button for me. I got about 71 people on here joining. If you guys are just joining, I am going live. I'm just trying to show you guys the differences between the Max version 1 and then version 2. I'm going to probably tonight, I'm not feeling the best, so that's why I haven't gotten out and got to run this yet. I'm just a little bit under the weather, and I just kind of want to make sure I get better before I get back out because it's about 50 degrees. You guys see that there. 52 degrees right now. The temperature's going down. But then again, I may just bundle up and go out and run it in the street or something because I'm kind of fiending to run it, but we'll see. But I am going to take the light kit off of this one and put it on my Max version 2. Yep, hex sizes are the same. All of that is the same. I'm going to push this over here so you guys see. I would try to turn some light on. There. Is that a little bit better for you guys with that flash on there? Showing you how dirty my cars are. What's going on, Rob from Scotland? How you doing? So that's the version 1, version 2. So they're the same. It's 17 millimeters. The Traxxas, I call it the Clover 17 millimeter, but they're the same with that. What's going on, RC Awesomeness? Yeah, Jay. I mean, he's kind of glad he held on buying his Max. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you glad. Some people, I think somebody said a comment. They actually bought a Max, and they were going to return it, but it was 31 days, so they couldn't return it, which sucked. And then they come out with this one. So yeah, if it came with LEDs on it, that's $100 kit. So this light kit is $100 light kit. This would have went from $579 to $679. So it's kind of good they didn't put it on there. They're giving you the option to buy it because it is a $100 light kit. And I have these SMC lipos that I run. This is what I run in my current version 1 Max. Hopefully that's not glaring up too much. And these are a perfect fit. I mean, these fit right in here. So there was, to me, no need for the Traxxas 6700. Of course, these are 8100. And you guys see that this battery fits right in there. Look at that. Fits like a glove. Fits better than a glove. And it seals right up. Now, in the new battery tray, I'll have to use those foam spacers. Put this right here real quick. get this out the way somewhat. Because I'm still going to run this battery in here. See, look at that. So I have to put those foam spacers behind it, but I still got plenty of room. It's a little bit more space in it, but it's more or less that the battery tray is longer. It's not so much higher. So that's going to help out. So what's going on, Kurtz RC? You guys, if you're joining, don't forget to hit that like button for me. Somebody said they don't think it's really worth it compared to the old one. And we're going to get a lot of that too. I personally do, based on the price point. What is this, $549 for the version 1, or is it $559? You guys know right offhand? I can't pull up the internet, but I think this is $549 or $559, and this right here is $579. So 20, 30 bucks, you're getting better tires, a longer chassis with it, and you're getting the Y kit. This does not come with the Y kit, and it comes with the Max tires. With the Max tires are fine. So you'd have to put 60 bucks into the, at least 60 bucks into getting the Y kit, another 100 into tires. So you're going from about 550 to about 700, a little bit over 700 bucks. I know some people are wishing that they put these steel drive shafts on here, but that would have skyrocketed the price. So I'm just glad they left it as it is and let you do kind of as you want. Let's see real quick. You guys are saying I need... Break It RC says he needs ones for his collection. He owns 3 Traxxas. Yeah, I saw the V1 was kind of discontinued. That's very interesting. So if anybody's got them in stock, they're probably going to sell them cheap. JR Manuel says Arma tires. I'll definitely be putting the Arma tires on here. I'll be doing several things. I'm going to be doing a Super Speed Saturday. I might try to do it Friday so you guys can see. I'm curious about this gearing, so by the time I do this speed test, I'll be looking at the gearing, or at least try to look at it to see what's going on in there. I appreciate it. Somebody just donated some money, so $5. I appreciate that. I try to keep the videos and content coming for you guys, but I appreciate that. Every penny helps. Helps pay for this. So I'm not sure of what you guys want to see. I just want to run this, but I just got to get a little bit better before I do. Definitely going to... Where's my Rubicon body? I think this would look good on there if I painted it, if it looked a little bit better. But you definitely would have to get the Proline mounts for it to fit that on there. That body's pretty busted up. But these bodies fit good on here now. I mean, they really do. I mean, this is kind of how it looks on the version 1. You know, it fits, but it kind of sticks out. You guys can't see it too much. It kind of sticks out in the rear. Let me move my T down here real quick. If you guys are just joining, I appreciate you joining. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm trying to at least show this to you guys, the version 1 versus the version 2. So you guys see how it somewhat sticks out there over the bumper if I mounted this on here. I can't remember what I had this on before. It definitely wasn't on here. Oh, yes, it was, because you see this. I covered that up. So that's how that fits on there, which looks fine. But they actually fit better on this version 2. Move this tire down there. And turn this way. And you guys see this sits a little bit higher. Look at that. Get this to sit down on here somewhat good. Something over here is keeping this from going in there. There we go. So that doesn't look half bad with the Jeep. You can't go wrong with either one of them. So it's good that they only extended it out so much. But I think it looks better with this other body on there. I really do. real quick. Put this on here. This looks so much better. I'm gonna have to trim the back of that to fit this on here a little bit better, because it's gonna sit somewhat like that. But now I can put my light kit on there and we can actually see it in the back. Ground clearance, you guys can see that there. Hopefully you guys are getting a good picture and view of this. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get better. I think if they made it 6S, it would have been too much. For me, I think 4S is fine. I mean, it's going to go probably in the 50s, maybe close to 60. But if it's going over 50 with a 4S truck, that'll be fine. I mean, you guys know my Red Cat Kaiju and stuff. You guys know kind of how that rolled out. It was going, what, 49 on 4S? So if this can go 53 to 55 on 4S, I think we'll be good. I'll be good. I don't need a 6S capable truck. That's what I got my other trucks for. That's what I got, of course, the E-Revo for. That's what I got my armor cars for, because they're more designed for 6S. This has got plastic drive shafts and stuff on it. So, did you guys see that there? I think this actually the new version sits a little bit higher. What's going on, Drones and Dollars? Appreciate you joining. If you can, smash that like button for me. The shocks are going to be the same there. Yeah, I don't know if they'll do a wide body X-Max. They may, or a wide kit X-Max. I think the X-Max is fine as it is. Just my opinion. I have not changed anything on my X-Max except for added some bling bling to it, but I haven't even changed out the motor ESC. I've kept the gearing and stuff the same. So Barry said, did they change the spring rate and shock oil? I don't know. Looking at the shocks and stuff, basically they're the same. This actually has a darker color orange to it than these. I know these are kind of worn, but this looks to be a darker color orange. Looks almost like a rusted orange, but it could be just because these are super dirty. But this looks to be a darker color. So I'm pretty sure they kept that the same. It wouldn't make sense for them to change all that. Yeah, I think we're with you. Everybody thinks the Max should have been a little bit longer and stuff, but they finally did it, so. Yeah, I don't want no snow here in Georgia, so. So WRC, it says, greetings from the UK. Never owned a Traxxas, but it seems to be a good candidate. However, keep an eye out for the Teen Corrali turning up the heat in 2022. Yeah, they talked about the Skeeter earlier, with about a month or two ago, and we haven't heard anything else about it. I did see something, a post somewhere about the Skeeter, but it hasn't come out yet. The Skeeter's going to be $489. I think that's what I saw on a post on Facebook. So the competition is finna get fierce for RC cars, guys. It really is. I mean, you got to think about, we got this Max 2 out now. Traxxas just hit it right before Christmas sales. These are gonna sell out. They're gonna sell before. They're really gonna sell. I mean, they'll be sold out. If you don't have a pre-order in for one, if you're not getting one, then you probably won't get one until next year. So we got the Max version 2. Then we got the Rival coming out. The Rival MT8. So I have one of those on pre-order. I'm getting mine from Tiny Adventures RC. If you haven't, get a pre-order from there. So you got the Max version 2 out. I mean, I'm sorry, the Rival MT8. So that's going to be competition. That's $509. So it definitely is a lot cheaper, and that comes with the 4mm chassis that Rival does. Where's that drone at? It's right over here. I haven't had a chance to fly it yet. My drone is sitting over there. Somebody's about the drone. I haven't had a chance. I mean, I got stuff I still got unboxed sitting over there. I got packages. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. I just haven't been able to get into doing everything. So. All right, trying to make sure I see you guys as I try to trying to see some of you guys' comments. So I'm a little bit behind on them. Yeah, I saw a couple of the WL toys. Yeah, they're pretty good at copying the designs of these are, but they're probably manufactured over there, so they're probably like, we don't care, we're gonna copy it anyway. So CSORC says it's 1,087 for 300 more. You can get the X Max. Yeah. Did they change the gearing for the bigger tires? I think they did, because this spur gear, I'm telling you guys, I'm looking at this right now, and although this has been through the ringer, I've had this since it first came out. That center differential gear looks bigger than this one, and it could just be me, but it does look bigger. I don't know. I should probably open up the instruction manual. You guys want me to pull this book out so we can open it up and take a look at that? Try to get through these comments real quick. Somebody says they wonder what Armor's coming out with next. I don't know. I think everyone's waiting on Armor's 4S lineup. I was hoping they were going to release it this year. I mean, we did see last year that they were going to release it in, I think it was spring of 2021, and then we didn't get anything. So I don't know. Maybe they're doing some updates to it or something. So I probably won't drive the Max. I'm a little bit under the weather. I kind of do want to, but I'm just getting a little bit better. So I probably won't drive it for a while. Probably not for another day or so. Definitely going to get out and do a speed test. But this actually sits higher. You guys see where those wheelie bars are? So this is sitting a little bit higher. All right, let me I'm looking for something. I was looking for my little tripod. I thought I had it over here. I was gonna mount it up there and we were gonna look at this instruction manual. But let me do this real quick. You guys get a close look up at the tire while I open up this package, and then we can take a look at the book. So give me just a minute. People probably join in like, what the heck just happened? I just see a big tire. Okay. All right, so I didn't open this up during the unboxing. I plan on not opening it up because I didn't have a need for it really. But let's see if they have talked about, because this doesn't even come with a speed gear, and this is of course the optional or extra battery tray. I think this is for a smaller battery in here, but I definitely need those phone spacers to put in there for my SMC lipos I'm going to be using. But so of course they talk about the TSM. I'll get my car registered. TQI radio. Traxxas stuff to buy. So let's see what we got here. Because this is, I don't think the part numbers, somebody said in unboxing that the part numbers weren't listed, but I'm pretty sure they have an exploded view. And some of you guys may, if you're able to pull up some part numbers. This is just talking about the vehicle, how to function it. But let's see if we get some part numbers in here, because I'm curious if we can see. This is what we want. All right. So that's the front assembly. Chassis assembly. We're looking for the rear assembly. We got to see what this spur gear is. So what we're looking at. Can you guys see that? Is that okay? It looks kind of dark on mine, even though I have the light on. I appreciate that, drones and dogs. Okay, so spur gear. Got a lot of optional parts. That just does look bigger. That just looks bigger. Trying to see what the center diff is, but that just looks bigger than the previous one. I don't know if you guys know off bat the part number for that. And I wonder what pinion gear comes on here. Here's the pinion gear right here. So that's for the bearing. There's no teeth number on here though. 6448. I don't know if you guys can look that up. So Johnny says 2350. Okay. What does the version 1 come with? Do you know that offhand? Is it still a 2350? If somebody could point that out and look that up, I'd appreciate it. And it might be the same. 6448 is a 50. Does the version 1 come with that as well, or is it something different? Try to get this to focus in a little bit. I think they are too, but I don't have my book. So somebody just said yes, the version 1 has a 52. So now the question is it come with a 23.2 pinion gear? If somebody could look that up and see. Because I don't know if it comes with a 25 on the version 1 and this is a 23 or what, but we can always go by. I appreciate that, Drones. We'll holler at you later. So the version 1 is a 24 stock. All right, thanks. And then the version 2 is a 23 pinion gear. So there's a 1-2 difference, but they're making up for those larger tires. What's going on, Gap? Yeah, I need to. I'm a little bit under the weather right now, so I kind of want to get out. You supposed to come on by, so we're going to meet up. Someone says, does the V2 body fit the e-Revo? It might. I don't have my e-Revo with me. It's in storage, so I have to look at that. So yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, so the version 1 comes with a 24-tooth pinion gear, and this version 2 comes with a 23. So there's the differences in gearing, but that's just because of the bigger tires on this. And it's probably a little bit heavier, but I think it should still be fine. I mean, I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to leave it just as it is. I know some people want 6S power and all that, but, you know. Oh, we got to get that in. If y'all haven't, go check out Gap Aid. Gap Reviews A to Z. He gets everything. He got everything. I'm like, dang, Gap got another car. He get a new car every week. Yeah, I like the orange color. I wanted the solar flare, but they didn't have the solar flare in stock. But the differences in body colors is, you guys can see that. So the way they just, the paint scheme for it. So that's the version 1. That's the version. So it's definitely less orange on this body, so. So who's gonna do the world's first skinny mask conversion? I don't know. I mean, I could do it right here. Should take the parts from there and put it on there. We just got to get the parts for it. All right, y'all. So I probably got to get off of here in just a few. I did want to go live with this for a minute and show this to you guys. Like I said, I probably won't get out and run this no time soon till tomorrow. I might bundle up and go out there for about 10 minutes or something and get it running. But I wanted to show this to you. Mainly was I wanted to show you guys the bodies too that would fit. Definitely going to put this Proline body on here. I probably won't even run it with this Max body. Because I think this looks pretty awesome like that. I think it really does. So what do you guys think? Run it first with this body or use the stock body? I'll let y'all make a decision. Put stock or comment stock for the stock body, or put truck for the Proline truck body. I have to wipe this body down some though. Now, I don't know if the E-Revo body will fit. I don't have my E-Revo here with me. It's in storage, but I'll let you guys know when I get it. Yeah, I think so too, Scott. Proline. Somebody says stock. Oh, they're tied. Proline. 2 for Proline, 1 for stock. Yeah, my version 1 Max still has the stock servo in there. I haven't had a need to change it. Um, I know I could, but yeah, I need to get a Max sticker or something to put on there. Plus, if I flip it, I don't want to tear this new body up. These bodies are probably going to be a little bit hard to find at first. I'm curious if they kept that the same though. We'll look at one other thing before I guess we chime out of here. Move this over here. Put that over there. Yeah. So they didn't change this at all, which is good. So the body is just actually bigger. So these mounts and stuff are the same. You guys see that there? Yeah, I thought about those low CMT wheels on here. Gotta really make it a monster truck competitor. I think the Proline body is probably about to win it. Yeah, so those are the same, which is good. We'll just put that in there. And I should probably go ahead and take this light kit off later on tonight and put that light kit from here on here. I gotta figure out why this thing is flickering a lot, but we will see. All right, is there anything else you guys want to look at with this before we sign out of here? It's available overseas. I think it's going to be available in about a week here in the States. But that's okay. We're about to log out of here. I know some people are just coming in late. We were just doing a comparisons of the version 1 to the version 2. Just showing you guys side-by-side comparisons. We know by just looking at a couple things. Appreciate you guys helping me out. The version 2 has a 24 tooth pinion gear, and this has a 23 tooth pinion gear. The Spurgers look a little different, but I think it's just sitting up higher and stuff with that. But they're the same. It's both 52 center diffs. He says available to special people only. Man, I didn't ride a small bus to high school. They're available overseas. A couple people got them. I think here Mark got one in the States. I think he associates with Traxxas a lot though, so. Yep, Lewis, you can definitely convert it. Yep, the Proline body is currently on my V1, but it doesn't sit the best. The body actually covers up the whole truck. It covers up the rear license or the rear lights, the rear bumper. If I kind of mount this on here, it kind of covers it up so you don't see the lights I have on there. But on this newer version 2, you can actually see the rear bumper, which I can have the lights and stuff on. So. So Captain says, I don't know. The team associated, yeah. I think that I have to get mine. Mine isn't coming in. The biggest thing about team associated is going to be part support and aftermarket part support. If team associated releases parts for it, they need to have A-arms out, stuff like that. I think at 509, it may give everybody a run for their money. Especially depends on how it performs. I know it's a little bit bigger than the Outcast 8S, but we'll see once I get it in. Because that's 509. This is 579, and then I couldn't even find the Outcast 6s. I saw the EXB version out there, but I didn't see the regular one. But those are 599. So there's a big difference there with that. Team Corrali is a 549, I think, for the Jambo, for all their basically 8-scale trucks and stuff. So competition is going to get pretty fierce. What's going on, Jerome from France? We were just gonna kind of going over a couple things. I'm down here in the man cave. Had my hoss down there. I thought people wanted to see that. We were just comparing version 1 to the version 2. Looking at a couple of things, looking at the sledgehammer tires and wheels that come on the Haas. These are a lot harder compound than these. And it's not too much of a big difference. You guys see there. As far as size wise. It's a little bit bigger in diameter. And a little bit thicker, but yep, that is true, Captain. Those are all 6S trucks. This is a 4S truck. Um, I'm glad they didn't make it 6S because people be breaking drive shafts left and right. I know they would. They'd be breaking drive shafts all the time. I think they will make another. I heard a rumor about a Revo 3.0. I don't know what they're gonna do for it, but hopefully they change those battery trays out. That is one of the biggest things with that is those battery trays. So I actually should get my tools out and start taking the version 1 apart, but I'll probably do that in just a bit. So someone says Team Associate has something coming out bigger than the Outcast 8S. Well, they got to get that MT8 out first. We got to get that first. They'll probably have an MT5 or something. Once we get that MT8, all right, I'll see you later, Scott. I'm probably gonna be getting off of here too in just a few minutes, but it's gonna be interesting to run this by Outcast, the MT8 when it comes in. Then don't forget about the Kaiju EXT. So I think those are the big four monster trucks, or at least almost 8-scale size. This is basically 8-scale size. Probably just a tad bit shorter. Monster trucks. This is going to be the only one with a complete plastic chassis. The rival has actually a 4mm aluminum chassis with some plastic on it too. So it's going to be interesting to get all those out and get those running. Yeah, Bubbles, I don't think they planned on this being released this early. I think they were possibly trying to get it in January. I don't know. I think overseas got it. They started putting videos out and it was like, oh, we better do something. Maybe they were thinking about next week because I know they don't have a lot of these probably produced. I think hobby shops are getting them in next week. So, oh yeah, you know it's coming. The Kaiju EXT versus the Max version 2. You guys know that's coming. I should actually go get the Kaiju EXT. If I get I guess 5 EXTs on here, I'll go get the Kaiju EXT and do a comparison with that real quick. I was planning on just doing a video and showing it to you guys, but it'll be interesting to see. Crank up the hype. Yep. Uh-oh. EXTs are coming in. All right, so I'm going to set this down right here. You guys converse amongst yourselves real quick. I know that's pretty bad, but I'll be back. I'm going to go get this EXT because it is in the other room. All right, y'all, I'm back. Oh, we got the EXT in the house, the new kid on the block. We will throw that to the side, put that down there, put that over there, and bajow. All right, this is probably something y'all wanted to see. So if you stayed on, we get to see it, right? So this is the, of course, Kaiju EXT. I think that body will fit on there. Not really, but it does. So there you guys go. With these monstrous tires on here, this kind of sits up a lot higher. And let's look at this from above. If we line these up, so the Kaiju is a tad bit longer than the new version 2 Max. You guys can see that there. Differences: 6S capable, 4S capable. They both got aluminum threaded body shocks. They both come with some. These tires sometimes are. I've seen somebody rip these tires in the videos like whoa in their first run. Durability wise, though, this is gonna beat the durability the Max will, because I did break one of those. You guys saw that in the first run. I did break one of these turnbuckles with it. I think Red Cat is actually replacing them. I gotta get a hold of them too. So you guys see that. There we go. The Kaiju and the Max. I'll get both of these out and get them running. This is, of course, going to be faster with it being 6S. But I think on 6S it's not going to be that controllable. You guys saw my Super Speed Saturday. With these belted tires, it was kind of hard to control it on 6S. What did I get? Like 60 miles per hour, I think. Something like that. So there you guys go, the Kaiju. Yeah, the Kaiju is 8 scale. So this max is basically, I think the version 1 was like 9 scale. They're saying 10 scale, but I think Traxxas is kind of off on their scaling of cars. Like the E-Revo is supposed to be 10 scale. That's literally 8 scale. Yeah, this definitely needs a bumper. You can put the version 1 bumper on here, but it's going to interfere with the body. So it definitely needs a bumper. You can put the light kit and everything on here. Yeah, I think I did see that video where RC guy broke his. So there you guys go. Yeah, I'll try to get a hold of him. I'm gonna contact Red Cat too because I think I broke another one the other day and I had to replace it. I replaced with the armor part. I had a Traxxas one on there, but it was kind of short, so I used one of the armor turnbuckles on there to replace that. Terry, I have not. I'm a little bit under the weather. I haven't been feeling the best the last day and a half. I'm feeling a lot better, but I just kind of want to take it easy. I just actually got this in earlier today. I'm gonna take the lights off of my version 1 Max and I'm gonna put it on here. But I may just wait. I may just go out and run it real quick and then kind of go from there. but we'll see. So guys, we got about another 4 minutes. I said I was gonna go live for about an hour or so. Don't know if there's any other questions, close-up looks, or anything you have of this. Actually got about 2 minutes, but yeah, Captain, this is actually in the man cave room. Got my man cave TV, everything. So I can do this down here. Can't do it nowhere else. Yeah. Think you can really have this on your table in there? All right, y'all. I'm going to end this video if there's no other questions in. I appreciate y'all joining. Matthew, I haven't driven it just yet, but I'm going to. I might try to drive it tonight. I know it run. I've seen some videos out. Kevin Telbot has run it. You guys can go to his channel and check him out. He has actually run the vehicle, and he actually took it through a pretty good torture test. He's gonna do probably a lot more with it, but he's run it. Mark has run it already, and there's one or two other guys. They're kind of foreign that they've run it too. So if you guys want to see an exact running video of it right now, you can go to their channel, and check that out. Nope, Terry, the KV motor, everything's the same. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to get better. So yeah, I got some dollars in RC cars. Y'all want to buy some stuff? I'm selling everything. I'm gonna sell it all. I'm gonna pull up somewhere and have a swap meet. I'm not gonna get the Reaper right now. I'm actually gotta. I gotta get off of here. I gotta do a couple things, but I'll have some size comparisons. This is the Reaper's. That's a completely different truck. That's a 7-scale truck, and this is more or less 8-scale. So it's gonna tower over this. The Reaper's tires are gonna be like that big compared to this, but. All right, y'all. I appreciate you guys joining, and stay tuned for some running visits. I'll definitely take it to the BMX track, Super Speed Saturday, take it to the skate park, and get some general running videos and stuff like that, and give you guys my thoughts on it. So, appreciate y'all joining.